So guys, I'm gonna show you. So this is like dongling, so you can push this, so it's gonna dongle here, it's gonna move, but this will stop it from moving. Like it locks it, so this doesn't move anymore here, right? And this is moving. So what you can do is, once you're ready to set up your phone, is you push it up here. You can adjust, so it says lock. I don't know if you see here. So if you twist this way on the right towards the arrow, in the direction of the arrow, it's gonna lock it, so this doesn't move, right? So if you turn to the left, it's gonna loosen it up, and once you loosen it up, you can slightly move here. So that's to balance too, in case your phone is bigger or longer. Okay, so, and also this, you can see on the back here, it says Zhiyun Smooth 4, and that's for tilting. So if you loosen it up, so turn left to loosen up. Okay, so I guess when you put your phone, so okay, I have an iPhone 6 here, but I guess you have an iPhone 7, 8 or 10 or Android, Samsung, LG, you can use this. So how to install this? So first you're gonna want to know if you want to hold it like this and then have it landscape mode or portrait mode, right? And so I'm gonna have it landscape. What you do is you pull this, right? Pull this up. I don't know if you can see, I'm pulling this up with the case. So it's recommended that you take off the case, but I'm gonna try with the case, and then make sure it fits here. Okay, so okay, I like to have my charging facing here, so I can plug my power bank. Okay, so after you install like this, so it looks like this, and this is moving right now because I'm not tightening it up. So make sure you have, see, it has a space here, so make sure it's against, okay, against here, then lock it up. Okay, lock it up so it doesn't move, so it's not moving anymore, you can see here. Then push this out. Okay, so it's supposed to be like this, right? So it's not stabilized yet. If you're holding like this, it's showing as so it's supposed to be like this, right? Balance. So you want like this. If it's straight like this, right, you want it to be like right here. So what you do is, that's the roll thumb axis they were talking about earlier. So you scroll this out on the back. There's another scroll that's for portrait or landscape. So you pull this out. So you want there's a weight here, right? And then your phone is sticking out. I guess if you have a bigger phone, then it's gonna stick more out. So pull this out. So let me hold this like this straight so you guys can see. When I pull, so loosen it up, pull this out bit by bit here. Look at that. Okay, so I just pull out just tiny bit, and it's already heavier on this side. So just pull a little bit more inside. So I'm pulling, and so this takes some time if your phone is not balanced, so your motor doesn't have to work as hard. So it doesn't look balanced right now, it's tilting. I'm gonna push more up, a little bit more. Okay, so it's tilting that way. Okay, a little bit that way. As you can see, this is balance, and a little bit more on the right. Okay, so hold on, let me play like this. Okay, so it's tilting on the right, so gonna go a little bit, just pushing a little bit with my thumb here, and then trying to, it looks balanced for me now. So I guess, let's see, you're gonna tighten it up now. Tighten up the roll thumb axis, that's what it's called here on the Zhiyun Smooth 4. Okay, one is tight. Okay, you want pretty tight. Okay, so before you start, just balance this, your phone. It's pretty quick, right? If you want it to be portrait mode, then you can rotate this, unscrew this, like loosen it up, and then flip it on the other side. But I'm gonna try landscape mode first, and what we do, it looks unbalanced now. Hold on, let me try a little bit more. Okay, it looks balanced now. Just a tiny bit makes a difference. Okay, let me try to balance it. Okay, so you can try yourself, but I'm gonna show you so you don't have to wait. And then you're gonna press this for 2 seconds for it to work, and I'm gonna show you the whole process here. 1, 2. Okay, look at that. So I'm in lock mode. I'm gonna pan follow right now, and double press this to reset. 1, 2. Okay, so right now I'm in pan follow mode. As you can see on here, the battery level is 4, and so I'm gonna show you what those functions are right here. If you guys don't remember, that's the cheat code here, cheat sheet. So here is so number 1, starting with the menu. The menu is number 1 is, in general, menu. Press the button once to enter parameters adjustment menu. In parameter adjustment menu, click the button to save settings and return to previous option. Okay, so number 2 is the wheel here. The wheel right here. So number 2 on here is zoom focus, hand wheel. Handheld can adjust the focal length of phone camera focus and its zoom ratio. Okay, so number 3 is here, the zoom, kind of like target icon. So number 3 is handheld zoom focus switch button. Press the button once to switch functions. Okay, so, and number 4 is display here, button on the top right corner. Oh, I haven't finished with 3. When the button light is on, hand wheel on the side control the zoom of the phone camera lens. When button light is off, hand wheel on the side controls the focus of phone camera lens. And then number 4, the display button. Press the button once to display or close shooting parameters. In album mode, press the button once to display photo parameters. Long press the button to automatically return to full auto mode on the app. Right, that's the display button. Then number 5 on here. So we're gonna go to this one first. We're gonna do number 11. So the number 11 here, that's press this to take a photo, and number 12, press this to take video. Okay, then we're gonna go to the hand wheel here. So the hand wheel right here, okay, Okay, so it has number 7. Number 7. No, number 10. Okay, thumb wheel is called. Rotate the thumb wheel to adjust current option parameters. Okay. And then, so you have, on here you have different, you can thumb wheel here. You can press down to select the kind of play button here. Right, plus or minus here. Top for that function to switch the camera. Okay, so you're gonna go back here. So number 5, for example, number 5 on here is resolution ratio frame rate selection button. Press button once to enter selection ratio frame rate adjustment. So if you want to switch to 4K 1080, that's the button for you. That's this button here on the top. Press on it. And then number 6, camera switch button. Press the button once to switch between front and rear phone cameras. So pretty neat here. You don't have to tap on your phone to switch. So it's gonna destabilize and it's gonna vibrate. No point of having a stabilizer. And so we're gonna go to the play button. Number 7 here is the album mode button. Press the button once to enter phone album and play back photos or videos. Okay, that's this button here. And then the one on the right here is number 9. Number 9, exposure compensation button. Press the button once to enter exposure compensation adjustment menu. Okay, and then there's a kind of like lightning button here in the center. So button number 8. Number 8, confirm LED light button. The button works as a confirm button. So if you want to select something, that's the enter button when pressed once. So if you long press button to turn on or off fill light, that's a flash, I think. Okay, so and then on the back there's here this side, and on the back you have these 2 buttons, top and bottom here. So that's number 12 and 16. Number 12 is number 16 and 17, sorry. 16 and 17 here. So the 16, which is this button here, the top button right here, this button. So number 16 is phone go mode button. Full speed following mode button. When pressing this button, the stabilizer enters full speed following mode. Phone go smooth 4 can then follow your move synchronously at full speed. Okay, so and number 17, this button, 17 following mode button. When pressing the button, the stabilizer enters following mode. When double pressing the button, the tilt axis motor and roll axis motor go back to initial state. Serves as 2 functions. Okay, in standby mode, the stabilizer can still adjust phone camera parameters. Part of the function buttons mentioned above can only be used when the stabilizer is connected to ZY Play app in phone mode. Okay, so guys, that's all the button you need to know here. And this is better than you have access here versus the Osmo. You don't have a lot of buttons, and this is probably more complicated, but if you memorize everything, it's very powerful. So okay, I got it. To turn it on, double tap on here to reset, and it's following me, right? So if I go down or up here, down or up, the camera is still facing that way. So if you want the camera to, for example, tilt, so it's gonna tilt left and right. Okay, it's gonna tilt left and right if you want to film something. Okay, it works better if you have this upright instead of like this. You go like this, yeah, it's not gonna work. So upright, it's gonna follow you and follow your movement, because I have it in PF mode. Okay, so let's see. Oh, the camera. So the camera is facing the other side. So I guess I would have to make it, let's see. I probably have to switch this on the other side, but I want to charge this. Okay, let's do a video. Okay, so it's following me, but if you want to adjust, for example, if you want it to look down on here, on the box here, I can do like this, right? I can so tilt that by pressing this, right? Pressing that and releasing it. So when you press, it's gonna follow you, right? It's gonna follow your movement. If you press on this, it's gonna follow you, and then release it to lock it, right? Okay, gonna press it, press again to look at the bottom here, and then release it. So I guess this is like a neat feature where kind of like a tip. Usually on Osmo you would have to use a joystick, and this you can do it manually, which is even better because you can have full control of it. I guess I would have to switch the camera on the other side so it doesn't block.